friends, and welcome to my channel, Beauty Boomer. My name is Rose, and if you're here for the first time, welcome. And if you're a new subscriber or a returning subscriber, I thank you so much for all your support. Today we're going to take a look at Yoga Skin. I was going down the rabbit hole of YouTube last week, and I saw a video by Charlotte Holdcroft, I believe is her name. I'll link her video down below. And it was the first time I've heard of Yoga Skin, and but it's been around for quite a while. It was a technique developed by a makeup artist in the UK named Sarah Hill. I'll list her website down below as well. And then yesterday I saw on Twitter that Tati had tweeted out something like, what is Yoga Skin? So I imagine that either today, which is Monday, she will either drop a video on it or will be in the next few days. So I thought, well, let's see if this Yoga Skin works on mature skin. So what it is a technique. It's not glass skin, which is another trend. Yoga Skin is to give you that very fresh, very kind of raw beauty, the no makeup, a very glowy skin. But I wanted to see, how is this going to work on a mature face? You know, I've got wrinkling here under my eyes, you know, a little bit here. So let's jump right into it. So I'm going to clip my hair back. And another reason I wanted to do this today is, I mean, we are in the dead of winter, and where I live, we are really cold. And I thought, if nothing else, this will feel like maybe like a treatment. So what you need is a water-based foundation. I'm going to be using the Water Weight by MAC. You need a facial oil. I'm using the Botanics Triple Age Renewal facial oil. And you need a liquid highlighter or strobe cream. So I'll be using the MAC strobe cream. I've already put a little bit of the Bobbi Brown Vitamin Enriched Face Base on my skin. I can't stress enough, whatever you do in the harsh cold weather, double it. You know, drink twice as much water, use twice as much hydration for your skin, because it's just brutal. I feel like I age more in the winter than I do in the summer, you know, because it just kind of sucks the life out of your skin. So I'm going to use, on my palette, I'm going to use 2 droppers full of this. Then you take 1 drop of your oil. But I have so much product here, I'm going to put like 2 little drops. And then a drop of your liquid highlighter or your strobe cream. So then you mix it together. I will use the end of this pencil. Now Sarah says to apply this with the fingers, and then if you want to, after, you can go over it with a sponge. So that is what I'm going to do. And let's see how this looks. So it's very runny. So I'm taking it on my fingers, and I'm just kind of patting it around first, getting the product on there. So this is, you know, you don't use a full coverage foundation for this. It's very slippery from all the oil. And it's hard with the fingers, I think, to get it even. But you can see I look like an oil slick. But now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pick up a little bit on my sponge and just start tapping it in. And maybe the sponge will pick up a little bit more of the excess. It's very shiny. It is very shiny. Now she says that I have her little recipe. I'm on Sarah's Instagram, and I have her little recipe. You can lightly powder this, but what she suggests is that you then use a cream bronzer and a cream blush. I do not have any cream eyeshadows. How it feels right now is like I could probably take my nail and just go like that and, and put a big line, or if the wind blew, like my hair would get stuck to my face. So that's how it feels, but I love the real dewy look. So I think we'll set it down after I do some other things. So I do not have a cream bronzer. So I'm going to use this NYX contour stick. But instead of drawing on my face, I'm gonna put it on the sponge like that. And then I'm going to take the sponge and press it into my skin. The reason I'm doing that is because my skin feels so wet that I feel like if I draw a line, it's just going to move all of the product, all the makeup around. So I'm just taking my cream contour and using it and basically stamping it in. We'll put a little bit up here, just try to bring some color into the face. So all under my eyes, the product is settling into my fine lines. So I will try to press that out and maybe set my under eyes and a little bit like through my T-zone and leave the rest more glowy. But it is settling in. Hasn't settled in yet around my mouth, but definitely under my eyes it has settled in. So now I do not have a cream blush, so I'm going to use a lipstick and use this other palette. And I'm going to take this Jeffree Star lipstick in Calabasas. It's a nice pinky color. And I'm going to draw some of that on my palette. And then I'm going to take this little dual fiber brush with very, very fine bristles. It's very soft. And I'm going to dunk that onto my palette like that. And just pat this onto the skin. And I'm just going to put a little bit here just to kind of marry everything together. And just kind of go over it, blend it in with the Beauty Blender. And I am going so gently because I want that real sweet kind of blush. So we will take some of the Patrick Star powder. And again, I am going to dab my under eyes, see if I can get this set a little bit. I'm going to take a brush like this, which is basically like a highlighting brush, but I like to use that. And I'm going to go right under the eye. And on top of the eye. Then I'm going to take a big powder brush and swirl it in and just go down the T-zone. So far, you know, it's looking very nice now that I've set it. And then I will spray it so I don't look so powdered. I'm going to do my brows. I'll pencil these in a little bit. I don't do much to my brows when I'm going for this no makeup look. I just fill them in a little bit. I had them tinted last week, so they're not so bad. And then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take my finger on this light brown shade, and I'm just going to dab that on my lid. I'm not going to use any brush. I'm not going to blend it in. I just want it to be kind of just there. I'm pressing it in. And we'll do some setting spray. I'm just going to use the MAC Studio Fix. And then just take my sponge and gently tap that in so I don't have any watermarks. And we'll put some mascara on. I think we'll just do the upper lashes because we want to keep this look. This is a very fresh, very natural look. And then we'll use a nice, just like a little bit of a nude lipstick. And I'm going to use the Flower Beauty. It is called Naked Blush. I'm not going to even line my lips. So this is the finished look. So it's very natural, very dewy. I like it. It feels good. My face, even though I set it, it still feels a little wet. So I'm a little concerned. We'll see how these under eyes do. I set them with the Patrick's powder. We'll see how it goes around here. I will come back in a few hours and do a check-in. And we'll see, you know, is yoga skin for all ages. So I will be back in a little while, and that's that. Hi friends, I am back. I've had my lunch and I've had this on for a few hours now, so I'm going to give you a little update. I'm putting my mirror here. Hopefully it won't be too much in the way. I like how I have a nice glow. I think that's really pretty, very fresh looking. However, I am looking in a 5x mirror as well. So if I'm looking in a regular mirror, you know, and I hold it about a foot away, I don't see anything, you know, because I don't have my reading glasses on. But I'm in a 5x mirror here, and let me tell you what I see when I look in this mirror. So I see the glow, I see the sheen, I think it's very pretty. However, it's breaking up here on my forehead where my glasses sit. It's broken up and kind of rubbed off a little bit, and a little bit settling in here. But overall, I mean, that's not bad. I get that sometimes when I don't put oil in my foundation. So I have enjoyed this look. I'm not sure I would do this on a regular basis. I think if you're doing a photo shoot, it's fun. You want that really gleaming, glowing skin. And that's where I think this Miss Hill created it for photo shoots for models and for that younger face. It feels like, I feel like I can feel the product, and that bugs me. I feel like it has never really dried down completely, and quite frankly, I just want to wash my face, you know. So that's where I'm at with this yoga skin challenge. I'm not going to be doing it on a regular basis. It was a lot of fun to try. I like trying these things that I see in different videos or on Twitter and things like that. So I did enjoy doing this video for you. I hope you enjoyed it too. And I'll see you next time. Thank you so much. Bye.